All right, we're live. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Olivia, could you shut the door, please? Thank you. All right. So take a look at your direcciones. November 1st, we received cash on account from Harbor Incorporated for $210, covering the sales invoice 110. No discount. We are live. I went live with.
Live on YouTube.
Whoops. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. I went live with Mr. Haller sitting here and pretended to.
Like, Mr. Haller has videos. He has his own
Yeah.
channel.
I went live and like 7 people like joined the stream and were watching me interview Haller about
I
basketball.
left it after 2. Everyone
Yeah.
subscribe to Christopher Haller.
Somebody said, ew, I'd rather watch accounting than Haller. And I said, oh, roasted. You can hear you. Oh, that's so mean.
Mr. Moore, go to the take your phone and watch the thing, and then put it right next to the microphone.
No, it's gonna go. Whoa, whoa. All right. Whoa.
Over it.
Okay. November 1st, receive cash on account from Harbor, $210. You're going to go to the cash receipt journal. Anytime you are getting cash, it's going in the cash receipts journal. So if a transaction, let's do this. If a transaction has the words received cash, it's going on the cash receipt journal. So let's go ahead and title these CR, because this is cash receipt, page 11. So this one is CR. So November 1st. November 2nd says sold merchandise. Nope. November 8th said granted credit. Nope. 10 and 18 sold merchandise. Sold merchandise. Ooh, 20th. Received cash on account. So that's going to be a CR. 25th, received cash on account. CR. And the 30th, recorded cash. That's the same thing as receiving cash. CR. So you have 4 transactions that are going to go on the cash receipt journal. The other journal is the sales journal. Sales journal is where you record any sales that you made on account. So, sold merchandise on account, that's going on the sales journal. Granted credit, sold merchandise on account, sales journal. Sold merchandise on account, sales journal. Receive. Good. So there is your key for what you need to do with these transactions. I have labeled where they're going, so now we just got to put them in their correct spots. So the first one is on November 1st. Receive cash on account, Harbor Inc., $210. No discount, and it was the receipt 131. So on the cash receipt journal, on November 1st, from Harbor Inc., it is receipt number 131. And then we are receiving this on account. So that's going to make their account receivable go down or credit, and our cash go up or debit. So it's a 210 ACREC credit and a 210 cash debit. That is the entire transaction. These guys paid us this much, so now they owe us that much less, and we have this much in cash. 210, 210. Check. Next one. Sold merchandise on account, 650 plus sales tax of 52 for a total of 702. It's a sale on account, so it's going on the sales journal. Happening on November 4th. Happening to William Coburn. It is sale number 113. Now we have three numbers, 650, 52, and 702. One of these numbers is the sale, bless you. One of these numbers is the sales tax, and one of these is how much they owe us. So the sale is 650. Let's go ahead and put that in. The sales tax is 52. So the only spot left is what they owe us, which is the 702. Thanks. The reason that you don't lump in sales tax is because who do you have to give this sales tax amount to? The government, okay? In Michigan, it's 6%. You take 6% of every sale and send it off to the state government.
Tragic.
All right, so that one's done. Next one, granted credit to William Coburn for merchandise returned, 125 plus sales tax 10 from sale invoice 113 for a total of 135. So this is going on the general journal. So what happened is William Coburn, who bought stuff from us, sent back some of the stuff that they bought. That's like if you went to Kohl's and you bought $100 worth of stuff and then you returned 20, well, you don't owe them $100 anymore. So they give you the money back. So this happens on November 8th. It's going to be a sales return. Whoa. So you are returning $125 of the sale. You are returning the sales tax payable. You're giving that back to them because you don't have to pay the government for a sale that you didn't make. So you give that back. And then you take William Colburn's account receivable Colburn and you credit his account. So if you were looking at the amount of money that William Colburn owes you, does he still owe you $702 on November 8th? No, he owes you $702 minus the $135. So you would go and update this in the ledger, and then you would have the updated balance. But they don't have you do the ledgers, so we just move on. Sold merchandise on account, Harbor Inc., $1,900 plus sales tax. So you go to the sales journal, November 10th. Harbor Inc. sales invoice 114. It is a $1,900 sale. So the $1,900 goes in sales. We have to add on sales tax of $152. So the total amount that this person owes us is $2,052. So again, your company gets $1,900. You send $152 to the government, and that is the total amount that this guy owed you. The $2,052. Check. Next. This one says, sold merchandise to Lakeland University. Lakeland University is exempt from sales tax. Why is Lakeland University exempt from sales tax?
Because it's a university.
Because it's a university. What does that mean? How is a university funded?
By the government.
By the government. So the government is saying, hey, if you're a school that is funded by the government, we don't want to tax you because that means we're taxing something that we pay for, and that's dumb. So you guys don't have to pay any sales tax. So every single school, when they buy stuff, they don't pay a sales tax. So on November 18th, there are also other organizations that are tax exempt, like churches or rescues, or like they're called, I think they're 503CP, something or other. 501C9er. Glad that's on camera. Caitlin Rollins said, hey, look, we have someone watching. Hello. Oh, yeah. I mean, hello.
Watch her like leave now.
Right. Like deuces. All right. So we have on November 18th, sold merchandise to Lakeland Uni. And it was sales invoice 115. It was a sale of $680. They have 0 sales tax, so they owe us $680. And so that one's done. Check. Next, on the 20th, receive cash on account. Ooh, receive cash. That's going on the cash receipt journal. We received $2010.96 covering a sales invoice for $20.52 less a 2% discount of $41.04. So this one has a lot of little parts to it. Let's go ahead and walk through it. It's happening on the 20th. It is from Harbor Inc. It is receipt number 132. Now, this is the amount of cash we received. $2010.96. So that is the cash debit. So let's go ahead and write that in. So we received where'd I go? $2010.96. So that's our first number. That's the number we received. Got it. How much did they owe us? They owed us $20.52. So the account receivable is $20.52. So that's kind of weird because They owe us $20.52, but they only give us $20.10 cash. Well, that's because we give them a sales discount of $41. So $41.04 goes in the sale discount debit. $41.04. And now what you should find is if you add the amount of money they gave you plus the amount of money you gave them as a discount, it would equal the amount of money they owe you. Owe you? Oh, yeah. Oakland University. Go Grizzly. 20th check. Next. Receive cash on account from William Coburn. $567 covering the invoice, less the credit memorandum, no discount on 133. So this guy is paying us $567. It's happening on the 25th. William Coburn. It is receipt number 133. He owes us $567, and he pays us $567. So receive cash on account $567, $567, $567. That one is done. And the last one. Recorded cash and credit card sales for the week, $6,000 plus a sales tax of $480 for a total of $64.80. So the total cash that they received is $64.80, and that came from sales of this and tax of that. So on the 30th, we have actually just put a check mark, but I'm going to write cash, credit, sales, just to kind of help you. They use a check mark because many companies have cash and credit sales daily, so they don't want to write that. Or sometimes they do it weekly or monthly, but they just put a little check mark because it's not from anybody. It's from a bunch of people paying cash. So if you said how many people paid cash today in the Tiger Den, I would say I have no idea, but I could tell you how much total we have. So the source doc is TS45. And it is $6,000 in sales, $480 in sales tax, for a total of $64.80. Boom shakalaka.
Really more? That was nasty.
Right. The last part says, prove and rule the sales journal. To do that, strike one line, write total up this column, and this column, and then we'll see if the credit and debit equal. Then we need to do the same with the cash receipt journal. So somebody that has this one, go ahead and tell me. Volunteer.
Oh, there you go.
Did anybody add the debits? Ethan?
Which column do you want?
Account receivable debit.
34, 34.
34, 34. Okay.
3230.
3230.
And then 204.
204.
Oh my god.
So now, Lauren, we have one debit and two credits. So I'll add up all the debits. You add up the credits. We'll see what we get.
Okay, I got it.
I got 34. What did you get?
Way, same thing.
Wowzers.
Yep.
34. So if you have totaled and proved 2 lines underneath, that is the international accounting symbol for the things equal. Now we go down here, do the same thing. On the 30th, we're doing totals. We're proving that we have not screwed up. 1 line underneath. You guys add up the bookends or the sandwich pieces. I'll add the insides, the meat and the cheese. You guys do the bread. Let's get this bread. Rise and grind. I got mine done. Okay, who's got ACT Rec credit? 2829. Thank you. And then I did all the middle ones. Someone give me a pat on the old back. And then cash debit. 926796. Excellent. So now we have to take the credit, and add those up. And then, whoops. Debit, add those up. Ignore this. I'll just make sure I edit that out. Yeah, right. So, you guys go ahead and add the credits, and I will pretend to add the debits and then call on somebody to add the debits. Do. Well, the weather outside is weathering.
Okay, got it.
What do you got?
9,000.
Wait, what are we doing?
I did this.
Total debits? All right, how much?
9,309.
9,309. Okay. And then who did the creditos?
The C's look like happy faces and the D's look like the same.
It's the same number? I added them up and got 9309.
It always says I.
I am correct as always. When two things that are supposed to equal, we do the international counting symbol. They did a really poor job.
He's right, you know.
All right. That wraps up chapter 9, or no, 10, whatever we're doing. I'm not even sure. I haven't slept in 3 days. Just kidding. I'm fine. All right. All right. Thank you for joining us, everybody watching the live stream at home, all 0 of you. All right. Happy holidays, everybody. Goodbye.